Graduates, walk on. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Big up on a nice, clean self. I can see you all there. Good evening, Vanessa. Good evening, Jay. Big up yourself. Treat me. Gelsa Nice in the building. Good to see you, hon. Hope you're all right. Carmen, big up yourself. Drea, 1969, big up yourself. Jennifer, big up yourself. June Sundak, big up yourself. All right. Enough respect to all of my graduates who are here this evening. So, don't think for a minute I'm not hearing everything, seeing everything. I'm here doing my hair, guys. And, it's individuals, and I do my hair myself. I do not go to hairdresser. So I have got to take my time and get it done well because I'm doing these natural twists and trust and believe I work. Yeah, understand. So it's a great opportunity to pass the time. Yes. And to have my virtual popcorn and listen to all of the stuff left, right, and center on social media. Now, let me tell you this. We don't all play your game, okay? And trust and believe, telling head teacher care about our parts where underneath look like, our man look like, our picnic look like, this, that, none of that phases me. It bothers me zero. It's so, honestly, it's water off a duck's back, yeah? And trust and believe in a way for understand. Say, listen, this is how these people make them bread. That's how them earn them living. Them come out and them done people. That is them life, right? It is not a surprise. Everybody past social media get them rubbings. I am no exception. So me no lose no sleep over that. Yeah. and people gotta do what they gotta do. Yes, they've got to do what they gotta do. So no offense taken. None at all. What I'm gonna say is this though. People's agenda is people's agenda on social media. My agenda is my agenda on social media. You might see it as trouble. My graduates and I do not see it as trouble. I see it as truth. Now, if we're going to go down this route, we're going to end up missing the point. I was listening to Ping Ping earlier, and because I'm telling you that I'm one of the people on social media that's earned my respect. And that is one young lady where sittings for what them is. Yeah? And she not hesitate for talk about it. Now, one of the things that she see, and me see it too, Miss who talk about it. One of the things that she see when me see is where all of this is actually coming from. Yes? Now, graduates, you all know I came out and I spoke my truth. I shared my facts about the different types of charity, and I take none of that back, period. But essentially, it was interpreted by some to be considered to be a defending of potential scammers. That's how it was interpreted. Laughable, really. That suddenly I can twist the law to actually defend scammers for me. If I saw people want to read it, I saw want to read it. That not bother me one bit, because I know that that's not facts. That's ridiculous. I simply spoke on the truth in terms of what charities actually are, how they're formed in our country. I referred to the documents. And I said that where that lady is concerned, I have no proof. And I don't. I'm not looking at any. I haven't investigated it. It is not on my radar because I have trusted other people to do the work. And when it becomes a big enough issue for me to pay attention to, I will. Now, that seems to mean to others that, oh, she a defense scammer. Now, people like who they like on the internet. They don't like who they don't like on the internet. Nobody's going to force me to like anybody or respect anybody I don't respect. A whole heap on this internet thing. try to get people support, but una diss them under Sykes. Wally pa wanna do that. And this is nothing to do with that case. I'm speaking specifically to you, lady with the cheekbones. All right. Now, I don't understand why my name is so important to some of you. Because it's like almost as though there is a huge competition for me to side with or rally with or be on a side of. Let me tell you this. You see, the one person who inspired me to step out here as a blogger, let me tell you who that person is. 33 times 3. Who said, stop waste time in a phone. And you see, the respect that I have for that lady, I will never align with any argument that will go against what I see as goodness in that lady. If I see her do something wrong, I'm going to call it out in my own way. And it won't be done disrespectfully. But some of Uno disrespect under Sykes, act as though you're not disrespectful, and then expect support later on when you see another strong voice out here. You did a whole live. First you did a video. No, first you did a post from 28 weeks ago. What me make by Instagram. Right? I'm glad you went ahead and put it into context because you were trying to give the way you did the post, you gave the impression that I just said that about you. That was ages ago. So if I did a post, how many weeks ago? At that time, it was relevant. Things and times have changed. The things I've seen you do and say have been very underhanded and undermining of the lady that you consider to be a friend. I'm not coming out on you harshly. I'm just going to tell you the truth. You claim to say that everything you say is true. Everything you say is true. It is your truth, perhaps. But it isn't. Most times it wasn't fact. Most times it wasn't fact. And plenty of the times when you came out vehemently, which is why I said your delivery was not up to par. Because even if you're going to criticize what the woman is doing or you're not happy with something and she's your friend, then you wouldn't come out like that. Which is why the public can pick up that, listen, you say HDK shouldn't to into the next lady, you know. Because my delivery is harsher. Fact. Una can't make me like who me not like, and una can't make me respect who me not respect. Because I have good reason to have my reactions. But other than that, all I am saying is that every time you came for that lady who is doing such immense good in our society, and I'm not seeing anybody else do it this way, like this, you have come for the jugular in a way that could undermine everything that that lady stood for. And because you did it that way, you got the backlash as a result of it. It wasn't because you came out here and you were just blogging or you were just speaking your truth. It's because you picked up on inaccurate information and you ran with it like truth. I'm not talking about this whole thing about you getting threats or whatever. That's really, I have no evidence of that. That is what you're saying. You have chosen not to share it. But specifically talking about the whole thing with Western Union and stuff, it wasn't right how you did it. Other things that you have said directly to the lady, it wasn't right how you did it. So the observation of us who fully support the charity and the heart of this lady we are going to notice it. So please, let me tell you this. Don't try to make it out as though I know deep down in my heart. You don't know my heart. You don't. And I don't dislike you. I don't think you're a horrible human being. None of that. I don't think so. But I do not appreciate how you have come out and done the things that you've done. And one of the things I have said, that due to how this lady has inspired me to do what I'm doing, if I ever have to tackle her as a subject, I will do it respectfully. You understand? And if I spot any avenues that are trying to rise up against this lady unnecessarily with corruption and lies, I will not hesitate to call it out. And if that means that I walk alone, I walk alone. Because what I'm not going to do is to align with any argument that is matched to people who want to see this lady destroyed. So if you don't know where I'm coming from, now you know where me I come from. So no matter how many criticisms you throw my way, my path will not falter. My path will not falter because I am yet to see another person do it as great as this woman. So you may think that, oh, you come out here for cause problem. You come out here for get trouble. You come out here because you're not depa when me depan. And you not understand, say, I am on a different path from you. And my path will lead to the same outcome of those of positivity. Yes. And I don't have to disclose my strategy. I don't. Which is why I strongly encouraged you to do your thing and let me do mine. But let me tell you this, as I said, you are not going to see me align with any argument that is coming from any source that is about destroying the reputation and the caliber of that woman. Me no care how much you think it true. I will not align. I take myself away from it. But in addition to that, if I see any loopholes where it is possible that this woman's actions, this woman's efforts can be undermined, I will not hesitate to call it out. Right. Now, as I said, this is not meant to be a long live. I just come to clear up some things quick and fast. But let me tell you this, okay? LaDonna, I'm calling your name specifically now. You and I are not on the same path. Your behavior has stopped that possibility. Remember, you same one came out and said that you can't chat to me. No girl web splice and dice video and can't show her face. Can't chat to me. Remember those words? Do you remember? Remember them. Because at the time, you didn't know who I was and you didn't know my capabilities and you underestimated this blogger. You didn't know that I was being smart with how I built my page. You didn't know that. And you didn't know the time was going to come when I would come and open my mouth and open my face to the world. You thought it was another mix-up and blend page. Big up yourself, Jody. Thank you so much for the super chat. I am not that. So you're not going to find a colleague over here in that respect. I have no disrespect towards you. I have no animosity or hatred towards you. But we are not colleagues. And we will not be aligned. And I know nothing deep down, anything other than what you have displayed on this social media. That's all I know. Nothing deep down anywhere, anyhow. Whatever it is you present is what will change our mind. It's as simple as that. If you present a different side of who you are, LaDonna, the world will see you as that. The world will see you as that. Nobody can come out here and intimidate me in any way, shape, or form to make me stray my path from who I am and what I stand for. Nobody. If I change direction, people, it's because I have seen the facts behind a reason to change direction. This lady inspired me to step out. And if you guys don't know it, John Sharp Massive, big up on yourself. Uno know it. So you think I'm going to come out here and play games with anybody who might be affiliated with, linked with, speaking to, mixing with, rubbing up shoulders with, on the phone with anybody that despises this woman? You have another thing coming. It will never happen. It doesn't mean that I can't see that she has done something wrong and speak about it. But I will never drag her through the mud like some of you. I won't do it. And I don't understand how it is that all we see as a people is just what's before our nose and we can't see what they're around the corner. If you see a path there that I don't, and you know that your path is a righteous path, trod your path, brother. But because I know my path is a righteous path, I will not budge. I present my audience with truth and facts. But don't think I don't have my head in a certain direction. Now, LaDonna is the one who came out here and called the woman name in her mouth and made it seem as though it was about this lady in the initial discussion. But let me tell you this. This lady never instigates anything. Yeah? She didn't instigate anything. I said what I said because I have her back. And I can see how certain arguments and misinformation that is put out there can be used against her. You think I'm stupid? Now I'm going to show you this. Because one of the things she says, she was having a discussion about 33 times 3 on her page was about this whole thing to do with super chats. And just so I can show you guys that there's more than one way to skin a cat, coming off a call your name, you know. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to share something with you. Hold on. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to change it. I'm going to save it as a PDF. And if I save it as a PDF, then I can pull up the documents. 1 second. Bear with me. All right. That is it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share this document with you because one of the things that was thrown out there was the fact that some people are operating fraudulent activities by collecting super chats from countries that are not designated for receiving super chats. And I did hear 33 times 3 come out and defend this and said that certain people were wrong, yes, when it came to discussing it, and that it's not the case. So, of course, you know, people want to prove a point, so they show the basic information, but I'm going to show you what research actually looks like. It's not just good enough to look to a company's website for information when it comes to policy, for the simple reason that websites get updated and they're updated by human resource. So if a person updates it, then it's up to date. If a person does not update it, then it's missing certain elements or it may have completely changed. So the best way in order for you to keep abreast of the current policies of any organization is to reach out to them directly for confirmation, which is what I did. So here we go. Are we seeing my screen? Right. So I just want you to see that here, you can clearly see my screen and that this is my Google page. This is my Gmail. That is my page email address. So as you can see, it's nothing hidden. All right. It is a real email. It is a requested conversation copy. Okay. I'm going to stop this share and I'm going to go to the document so that you can see it clearly. All right. Because looking at it on screen is not so clear. I can't really zoom. All right. Can you see my document now? Give me a thumbs up when you can see the documents. Give me a thumbs up when you can see the documents. In the meantime, guys, while the document loads up on the screen, I'm going to go through all the comments. I've missed so many people saying hello. I came on with such a but I'm going to just say it. No. Yes, I already hailed up the people up at the top. Carmen Daly, big up yourself. Jenny, big up yourself. Norma, my darling, welcome. Vicky Powell, big up yourself. Jay, big up yourself. Professor Gorgeous Lady, big up yourself. Cindy B, big up yourself. Nicola Dixon, big up yourself. Lynn Emmanuel, big up yourself. Arlene, big up yourself. Sunshine, big up yourself. Good to see you over here. Sanika, big up yourself. Let's see who else is there. I already bigged up. Oh, Rose Kitchen and Vlogs. Did I say hello already, darling? If not, hello. Chocolates and Vanilla. Happy Saturday, Queen and viewers. 33 times 3 to the flipping world. You don't know. Bravo Patecha. Oh, what's an interesting name. So true, HDK, the truth hurts, but it's not a sin. It swims like oil. Amen. Kay Lauren, big up yourself. Herlexia, big up yourself. Let's see. Pauline Brown, big up yourself. Felicia, big up yourself. Who else have I missed? Andrea Martin, big up yourself. Pansy, big up yourself. Sky, big up yourself. Oh my God, there's so many new people. Kerry, big up yourself. You don't know, sis. Rowena, big up yourself. You're late, you just wake up. All right, so we're going to go through this document quick and fast, which is the PDF document of the conversation. And I'm just going to scroll down. It should be nice and big on your screen. All right. So I asked the person from YouTube the simple question whether or not Super Chat was available in Kingston for YouTube Partner Program members. Okay, just as an example. And it doesn't matter really because the policy still applies despite whatever it is, whichever country you live in. It's the same policy, but Jamaica. We use Jamaica. Is Super Chat available in Jamaica? The person went and they checked it. They said, well, I can see you are concerned about Super Chat availability. They went, I said, no problem. I'm waiting. And then they came back and said, upon checking, Super Chat is not yet available in Jamaica, my dear. Okay. I was like, all right. But you don't know, head teacher K, don't just take one liner answer. Me, I go deeper. So they sent me, of course, the same policy list about it that shows the list of countries. Jamaica's not on there. And she's saying that eventually it might update, but she can't give any time frame when that is. So I said, is it legal to live in Jamaica but register your YouTube in America? Then she responded, it is always recommended to register the correct information on your channel. So I said, and then the person said, and sign your country up, and your sign up country would be based on the country chosen the time the channel was created. Okay, so I said, I'm asking based on other affairs I'm seeing. I'm UK based, so don't assume that this relates to my channel, by the way. Coming able enough for them to think, oh, may I try sitting? So then I asked, okay, so it must be affiliated with the country of residence or of placement. Person says, I understand. Yes, correct. So I went, in other words, if I'm in America on holiday and start one, as in start a YouTube channel, and place it as America, then move to Jamaica, must I update YouTube? The person goes, correct. You may do that in your channel settings. Okay, fine. And then I said, and if not updated, it constitutes fraud? The person then said, not exactly. This is within your discretion. Beside, any feature availability is based on the sign-up country, the time when a channel was created. Listen up. Any feature availability is based on the sign-up country, the time when a channel was created. Are we following so far? Okay, I see. But surely the bank account details would have to be an American one if I sign up in America. Because you remember, me a fishing off to find out, is this fraud? The person then says, that is different. Since form of payment on your AdSense does not need to match with your channel's country. Want to hear what I say? form of payment on your AdSense does not need to match with your country, your channel's country. And then them give me the link to follow. I see. So then, so this is me now, see, head teacher K. I see. So then if I have not executed discretion to change my sign-up country, features from the sign-up country will continue to be available even if I leave that country. And payments can still be received in Jamaica legally. Watch and learn. Listen to the YouTube employee's response. You got that all correct, dear. I hope that's clear. I hope that is clear. You can hate me. You can disrespect me. You can deep up under me. You can call me any name you want to call me. But what you're not going to do is lead me. Big up yourself. This is your girl, Head Teacher K. I'm out.